Hey everyone, welcome in. I hope you're all doing really, really well. My name's Amanda, and this is the Connected Conduit, where I just open up, tippy tap in, and bring through messages to you, for you from Spirit. So I am wearing glasses. I normally don't, but I'm wearing them because they help me see. And recently I've been having some difficulties reading, okay? Dang it, I didn't want to admit it. I was like, no, I'm not getting glasses, no! And then I was like, you know what? I can read. Maybe I should. Okay, anyways, let's get into your reading here, you guys. Let me just open up and just gather some info, see what Spirit wants to share. I'm going to pass the mic over to Spirit. Spirit, take it away. I'm seeing lightning. Okay, there's lightning striking here, and I'm getting that old song, lightning crashes and dolphins cry. Lightning crashes. Okay, I can't remember who the artist is, you guys. Who's the band? I forget. Live. It's live, isn't it? It is live. Lightning crashes and dolphins cry. Okay, listen to that song if you haven't. It's very powerful. Watch the music video. Spirit's saying watch the music video because there's going to be signs and synchronicities in there for you as well. Okay. Awesome. Big change. Getting the word big change. A surprise visit. An unexpected visitor. I'm seeing the Judgment card in my third eye. So this is about second chances and reconciliation. So perhaps you have a second chance at something here. This could be anything. It could be a second chance to build something, create something, go for your dreams, go for your goals. Or this could be a second chance with a specific person. This person may be coming back around to ask you for a second chance. It just depends what you're manifesting, right? Okay. Give them a chance to speak. If this is a person, give them a chance to speak. Hear them out. Try not to judge them, okay? Try not to judge them. Try to stay neutral. Okay? That's just what Spirit's saying. Of course, your life, your decisions. Anything else, Spirit? Oh, wow. This is going to be like a release for you and this person. This person's going to open up to you and release. A lot of things are going to come out. For most of you, it's a person. I'm hearing uncovering a lot of truths. So this person has a lot of truths and information for you. I see a lot of you receiving this information and then doubling over and putting your hands over your face and actually crying, but like tears of joy. Tears of joy. Okay? All right. It's like information that you've been waiting to hear. Whoa. Whoa, why? Breath of life 2, connection to source. In the sanctuary of my silence, I find serenity and stillness. When I align to the frequency of God's peace, I connect to the source of life and remember that wherever I am, God is. Beautiful. Breath of life. Generator 1, expansion. That's a cool globe. Like a disco ball. I am an extension of the divine source manifesting through me. I recognize myself as an evolving being, expanding through the experiences encountered on this planet. I am an extension of the divine source manifesting through me. I recognize myself as an evolving being, expanding through the experiences encountered on this planet. Okay. Very good. Very good. You've been going through a lot, you guys, recently. Really powerful lessons. Boom, 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 boom. Many of you have been spending more time in silence, which is such a beautiful thing. In today's day and age where there's honking and flashing lights and, I don't know, people talking, talk. TVs, social media, all of this music, not music, sound, right? Lights, sound, interruptions. In this world, sometimes it can be really hard to just get some peace and quiet. And I think a lot of you are sick and tired of that. So you're making like a conscious effort to find some sort of a sanctuary where you can just relax in silence, right? Earth, spirit, stability, a number 14. This is beautiful. There's a little fairy sitting down in front of a tree, releasing butterflies up into the air. There's pretty lanterns hanging from the tree, and there's 2 swans in the corner together. Okay, so you've been really learning the art of balance, balancing out your energy. This is like the Temperance card. Alchemy, spiritual alchemy. I see a lot of you using nature to alchemize, to balance out your energies, to ground yourself, to purify yourself, to gain focus, right? Again, many of you are withdrawing, finding like a sacred place, a little sanctuary where nobody else is around, where you can be alone by yourself and you can just sit and just shh, right? Just everybody shh. Be quiet so I can think, right? Or so that I cannot think. How about that? So I see a lot of you taking time to be alone, and maybe some of you are going into the forest, sitting in front of a tree. Maybe you have a favorite tree that you go to, right? This is exactly what you need. Keep doing this. And if you're not doing this, Spirit is encouraging you to do this, okay? Because in silence, we can actually tune in to the portal of our heart. We can listen to our soul, and we can gain clarity around why we're here. We can make sure we're on the right track, that we're headed in the right direction. But if we never sit in silence, then we often can be led astray, or we don't have the chance to reflect or get organized or reset our energy or things like this. So everything can be thrown off balance. We have to maintain that balance, you guys. So yeah, if you don't have a sacred little sanctuary, now's the time to find one. And it most likely should be in nature for you, you guys, because you're very sensitive. And with the swans here, I'm getting that you have somebody really special coming into your life, okay? This could be your twin flame if you feel like you're on a twin flame journey, but you don't have to, you guys. This could just be like a soulmate partner for you. You could be someone who believes in fairies. Maybe you love fairies. Maybe you work with the fae. I think this is a call to play and laugh and have more fun and be more lighthearted. Don't carry any burdens anymore, you guys. Like, let the burdens go. Some of you are carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders, and it's not yours to carry. You're carrying burdens that are not yours. Even if you are carrying your own burdens, don't let them go. Release them up, because you can't fly when you're weighed down with all of these burdens. So surrender up your worries to the universe. Just surrender everything up. Lay down your burdens and just be at peace, and know that everything's going to be okay, that you're safe, you're loved, you're supported, and all is well. So I really feel like you've been working hard to gain some sort of foundation. You've been building a solid, stable foundation for yourself, and it's really worked out for you. You've done it. You know what's really interesting, you guys? As I'm talking, the vibration of my voice is making this cup like vibrate, almost like ring. It's weird. So I kept hearing this high-pitched ring, and I'm like, what the heck is that? Oh my gosh. It's the teacup. It's my voice, the vibration of my voice echoing in the teacup, and then it makes a high-pitched sound, which is annoying. You may be finding that you become really, really sensitive, like uber sensitive, you guys. And that's another reason why you need to be by yourself, you guys, and just tune everything and everyone out, because otherwise you might get overwhelmed. Your nervous system needs it, is what I'm hearing. Your nervous system needs this, okay? So connecting to the earth, grounding your energy, sitting on the earth, taking off your shoes and your socks and walking on the earth in your bare feet is going to be very beneficial for you. Thicket of Thorns, uncertainty, a 43. And there's a blue, red, and yellow butterfly above this woman's head. And blue, red, and yellow are primary colors. They're the three primary colors, and then you can mix those three colors to make all the other colors, right? So there's something here around starting at the base, starting with simplicity, okay? That's where Spirit wants you. If you're uncertain, keep it simple, okay? Keep it simple. Start with the basics. Focus on one thing at a time. Quiet your mind. If you're uncertain, it's really important to spend time in quiet contemplation in nature. Meditate, contemplate, still the mind so that you can gain clarity. That's another thing too in this world that we live in, especially just, you know, you have people around you pulling on you, wanting things from you, calling you, texting you, emailing you. You're having to show up for everybody, and it's like, whoa, 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 don't forget about you, okay? Don't forget about you. Take time for you. You've got to quiet out the noise, because that's how you're going to tap in and get clear on who you are and what you're supposed to be doing and what steps you're supposed to be taking, right? Also, Spirit wants you to know that recently, somebody may have made you doubt yourself. No, okay? No, that person is toxic. If somebody's making you doubt yourself, they're toxic, because someone who's healthy for you, they don't make you doubt yourself. They uplift you. They support you. Someone who's healthy for you gives you clarity. Someone who's toxic makes you doubt yourself. Remember that, okay? So if you recently have gotten rid of this person, okay, if you've released them, then you did the right thing. If they're still in your life, Spirit wants you to look at that and ask yourself, should they have a place in your life, or should you cut them out, right? Because if somebody is planting seeds of doubt in your mind, what's the point of having someone like that in your life, right? No, someone who's good for you should be helping you, assisting you, helping you gain clarity, encouraging you, uplifting you, supporting you, not making you feel confused and bad about yourself. Thicket of Thorns. Ancient Oak Spirit, Strength, number 2. Ooh, you are so ancient. You could resonate with oak trees. Oak trees, to me, it's just ancestors, right? Ancestors, your history, your lineage, all of that. Your ancestors are supporting you and guiding you. You're very strong, you guys, and you're very deeply rooted, okay? You're rooted in practicality, but at the same time, you stretch up high and you connect to spirit, and you're very advanced. You're an old soul. You're very advanced. You have an expanded consciousness. You can connect with spirit very effortlessly. You're strong. You've been through a lot, you guys. You've been through a lot. You've been through a thicket of thorns, and you went through and you got scratched and beaten and bruised and all of this, and you came out the other side a lot stronger because of it. But it hurt, right? I think you encountered a lot of toxic people, challenging circumstances, and all of this, which did help you transform, but it was also a lot. And there may be a need to just rest, okay? It's like you've overcome some sort of a battle, and now you need to rest. You need to take it easy. Slow down. Even me in this reading, I'm finding that I'm talking too fast. I'm not giving myself time to say each word, and it's just sort of blah. So you may need to just consciously slow yourself down. Why the rush? Why the what? I almost said, why the wash? Why the wash? Why the rush, right? Yeah. Why the wash? So bring it back to the basics here, you guys. Bring it back to the basics. And if somebody is stunting your growth, they're a no-go, okay? They're a no-go. I feel like somebody may be knocking on your door. Remember how Spirit was saying big change, a surprise visitor? And then we have this ancient oak spirit card with a big oak tree and a door at the bottom. I've always wanted to live in a tree. I think it would be so cool. Do you guys remember the gummy bears? And they would access their home through the base of a tree like that. I was like, ah, oh, that's so cool. I want to be a gummy bear. Anyone else? Anyone else? I know you're out there. I know you're out there. I'm not the only one. So yeah, I think somebody's coming to knock on your door, and I'm feeling better now that I've slowed down and I'm not putting pressure on myself to pump out the information. I'm not putting pressure on myself. It's just like, okay, we'll just relax and let it flow. Let's just let it flow. So let's pull some tarot. Maybe you're going to be uncertain when this person comes back around. Just remember the lessons you've learned, okay? Pay attention to how somebody makes you feel. That's going to tell you everything you need to know, okay? When somebody is good for you, right? When someone is good and healthy for you, you feel good around them. When someone's bad for you, you feel like shit around them, or you feel like shit after you leave them. It really is that simple, you guys. I'm telling you. Just pay attention to how they make you feel. Think about when you're around your good friends and you're like laughing. You're laughing until you cry, and then you leave and you're like, oh, my friend, I don't want to leave you. You just uplift me and fill me with so much sunshine every time I see you. I fucking love you. You know, it's like that. But when you're around someone toxic, you're like the entire time, and you're like, this is awkward. This is uncomfortable. Oh, I don't feel good about myself. Oh, I have a stomachache. I feel anxious. Oh, this is weird. And then you leave and you're like, that was weird. I don't think I like that person. I don't like their energy. I don't think we're a good fit. Right? That's how you know. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just being cruel or judgmental. Maybe I'm just being mean. No. No, pay attention to that. Oh my God. The Hierophant. Okay. You guys might have marriage coming in, surprisingly. I don't know. If you're manifesting it, I see that here for you. If not, this is just big time spiritual lessons. Big time spiritual lessons that you've learned. Remember the lessons. Right? Yeah, remember the lessons, you guys, and you won't go wrong. You won't be led astray. Ooh, judgment was poking out, but I pushed it back in. Look, you can see it poking out here. So it's a coming. It's a coming. Something's coming here. A second chance at something. Or somebody wants a second chance. We'll see. The Four of Wands. That's really cool. Yeah, because that's exactly it. Stability, you guys. Stability. You've been building a solid foundation for yourself. Well done. I think Spirit wants you to know that you can rest easy now. You can just take a breath and relax, okay? The foundation has been built. It's not going anywhere. You can take some time off. You can take a break. You don't have to push yourself so hard if you have been, okay? Also, with the Hierophant and the Four of Wands, I'm sorry, but that just screams marriage. I mean, if you want it, or long-term commitment, or moving in with someone, or buying your own home, or whatever it is for you. Some people want marriage and some people don't. So it just depends. The Hangman. This is about being uncertain in a way. It's about kind of humming and hawing over things. Feeling delayed or blocked, or like you don't know what to do. And so Spirit puts you in this hanged man position until you see things clearly. And this is going over top of uncertainty. So if you're not sure, just take a step back. Take a step back. You don't have to make any decisions or move forward until you are sure. And the way that you're going to find clarity is by spending time by yourself, making your own decisions, tapping into your heart and soul. You might be uncertain about a path, a specific path, or a specific person. Oh, this is like a release, okay? Because the Hangman is also about letting go of control, surrendering. And Spirit was saying this is going to be like a release. So you are going to be able to release yourself from stagnant energy if you have been feeling stagnant. And also this person coming in, if you are manifesting a person, they have surrendered. They've surrendered to this. I feel in this reading, it's a bit choppy and it's almost like bits and pieces of the puzzle are coming in at weird places. So you might have felt that way, like you just had to wait for certain pieces of information or pieces of the puzzle to click into place before moving forward. And so it's just been an interesting sort of choppy journey that you've been on, if that makes sense. Death. Okay, so you've got a shift here, transformation, Scorpio energy. This person coming towards you could be a Scorpio or you could be a Scorpio. The Death card is all about transformation, caterpillar to a butterfly, that metamorphosis process. And the butterflies were really being highlighted here in the other cards, right? So if you have been going through a transformation and you're like, well, I'm different, but I don't really know what to do now that I'm different. Spirit's saying you don't have to rush. Just go with the flow, ease into this, spend more time by yourself, and the answers will come to you, okay? You need to find the answers out for yourself, is what Spirit's saying. Don't go seeking advice for others when it comes to your mission and your path, because you and only you know what you should be doing. And if you don't know what you're supposed to be doing, it will come to you, okay? It will at the right time. And until that moment comes, just surrender. Surrender the need to know. Surrender control. Surrender, and just be in the moment. Be present. Play, laugh, have fun. Spend more time in nature. Meditate. All of that, okay? Ooh, yeah, Ten of Swords, Nine of Cups. Ooh, okay. You've been letting go. You've been doing a lot of release work, and more release is headed your way, you guys. And it's going to make you happy, though. This is the thing. It's like Spirit was saying this is going to be a release for you. 10 of Swords, which is release. So this could be a release of emotions. This could bring in a lot of relief for you. Like, oh my goodness, it's so great to hear from you. Or it's so great to have that confirmation. Or you could be releasing old, stagnant, stuck energy. It just depends on your journey, right? And Spirit was saying you're going to be uncovering a lot of truths about yourself and other people. And whatever these truths are, they're actually going to make you happy, because it's going to put everything into perspective. Ding, 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 ding. Everything's making sense now, you guys. The Hangman is all about perspective. It's going to put everything into perspective, and then you're not going to be uncertain anymore, and you're going to know what to do. Oh, finally. So Spirit's saying, don't worry. If you're uncertain, you're supposed to be. It's just not time for you to know yet. And just trust in that. Trust in divine timing. Trust that when you're supposed to know, you'll know. Okay? About whatever it is that you need to know. Because again, I'm going back to when I was saying how this reading has been kind of choppy. And it's like something kind of makes sense, but it's sort of convoluted, and it's kind of like mysterious, and I don't really know if I'm getting that right. Or and then over here, something else, but then, oh, it links back over to there, but then something over here is mysterious, and then over here we find information. Oh, that makes sense now, right? It's like things have been all over the place, not really connecting or making sense, but soon it's like this missing piece of the puzzle is going to click in, and you're going to be like, oh, I get it. I get it. Okay. Lightning crashes live. Dolphins cry. Listen to that song. Page of Swords. You're getting communication that's going to change everything, you guys. Everything. Also, Spirit wants you to be curious about your path and your purpose and who you are at a soul level. Like keep being curious. You don't have to force anything to happen, but just be curious. Okay? Keep learning about yourself. Big change, surprise. Yeah, oh yeah, and the Death card is change, you guys. It's change. What's the change? What's the change? Give them a chance to speak. Page of Swords. So this is about the throat chakra. It's communication. It's somebody who has something to say. They want to speak to you. And Spirit's advice to you is to hear them out. Let them speak. Try not to judge them and stay neutral. Okay? Of course, it's your life, your decisions, but that's the message coming through today. I feel like you're going to want to hear what they have to say. It's going to be helpful. Knight of Swords, the throat chakra, communication, right? Sword energy, air energy. This person has something to say. You're getting communication from a specific person that's going to really shift things for you and get things going in the right direction. It's going to give you absolute clarity over whatever it is you need clarity over, you guys. And if it's not a person that you're receiving communication from, you're just getting clear about yourself and who you are and what you need to go and where you're going. This could be communication from your spirit guides that come in as well. It's going to be a release for you. Big change, big change. This is happening fast. And if you notice, you guys, in this Knight of Swords card, there's lightning bolts. Exactly, lightning. Ka-ching, ka-chow, kaboom, ka-pow. Surprise. And you're going to be like, oh, everything makes sense. The Queen of Cups. So you could be a Queen of Cups, or this person coming towards you to communicate could be a Queen of Cups, male or female. They could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or you could be, I think you have somebody coming in to tell you that they have deep, 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 deep feelings for you. But it's your decision. It's going to be up to you. Others of you will be tapping into your psychic gifts and really starting to truly understand just how gifted you are. Okay. It's going to be shown to you very quickly. And I feel like you're going to have like sudden epiphanies, sudden aha moments, like, oh my gosh, I didn't know I could do that. Or, oh my gosh, right? Like, that's what I need to do. Or, that's how I need to market myself. Or, that's the course I need to take. Or whatever it is, right? Just a lot of sudden clarity moments, which is really going to feel good to you because I think you've been like really uncertain. I just split the deck on the card of clarity. The Ace of Swords. This is, aha, I get it. Oh, that's a great idea. So you're going to have like breakthrough moments in your thinking that's going to give you absolute clarity around who you are, what you should do, what your path is, what your mission is, how you can market yourself, or how you can heal people, or where you should live, or who you should be with, or all of the above, or whatever it is for you. Okay, because this reading is general. There's so many people watching. Oh my gosh. Oh my pumpkin pie. Okay. My back's on fire. If you've been feeling like a lack of passion, that's coming back to you. You're going to start creating, okay? And I also feel like somebody feels extremely passionate about you and they're coming in to tell you how they feel. Oh my. Emotions. I release strong emotions. Change me, divine beloved, into one who can easily access all my feelings. Let me bless and release anger, resentment, or bitterness. May I release any emotions that block happiness and contentment. Beautiful. Yeah, this is about surrendering, letting go, releasing. So perhaps you have been releasing some anger, resentment, bitterness, heartache, things that just didn't work out, or people who may have hurt you. I think you're letting all of that go and you're stepping more into your happiness. 10 of Swords, 9 of Cups. That's letting go and being happy. Beautiful. And there's a rainbow behind this man in the 9 of Cups card, and there's a rainbow behind this woman in the emotions card. Very synchronistic. Maybe you love rainbows. Maybe you've been seeing rainbows. Maybe your favorite color is rainbow. I love that. I love it when you ask kids what their favorite color is and they're like, are you stupid? All of them, obviously. Rainbow. What do you mean favorite? You silly adult. Right? And you're like, oh yeah. We don't need to have favorite colors. We can like them all. Oh, okay. You just took me to school, child. Okay. Fear. I release all fear. Okay. You've been releasing fear, stepping more into your power. Decisions. Perfect actions are shown. Exactly. You guys, have no fear. Decision making is near. Seriously though, have no fear. Everything is going to be shown to you at the right time, at the perfect time, and then you will know what to do. So if you don't know what to do, you're not supposed to know what to do, and that's okay. Just relax, okay? It says, change me, divine beloved, into one who can offer all decisions to you. May I trust during times of transition that the perfect actions will be shown. Grant me patience to allow events to line up as they need to. That's beautiful. That's bang on. That's the perfect place to sign off. So thank you so much for being here, you guys. Thank you for sticking it all the way through to the end. I know it was a little bit choppy and all over the place, but you know, it is what it is. I'm human. I'm not a robot. It's pure authenticity here on my channel. I make mistakes all the time. I goof up all the time, and I like it that way. Okay. The less of a robot I can be, the better. Okay. That's what it's about. It's about being real. Just real. Just normal person over here. Not normal. I'm not normal. No, I don't want to be normal. But you know what I mean. Just, you know, just me. Right? Anyways. Ooh, I just split the deck on burdens, and I have to show you. Burdens. Spirit wants you to surrender up all your worries, all your burdens. No more. You can't carry this anymore. You're carrying way too much for one person, and you are meant to fly. You're an angel, you're a light worker, you're a fairy, or whatever you want to be. You're a high priestess, a healer, or whatever it is, you guys. Whatever you are supposed to do, you can't be weighed down. So you've got to let it go so that you can lift your vibration and soar, okay? Especially if you resonate with being like a high priestess or something like that. High priestesses cannot be bogged down by burdens, okay? It'll just lower your vibration. Anyone, really, anyone. Doesn't matter if you're a high priest, high priestess or not. But yeah, this is where I will sign off, you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I do hope you found this helpful and inspiring in some way, and we shall reconnect in the next one. Bye.